Hello everybody, let's produce this AutoCAD drawing of a miniature camera in AutoCAD. So we'll make sure you're drawing in 3D modeling workspace. So straight on we'll come to home, zoom out a bit. Then for this particular exercise, we're going to start with the main body. So from this indication, you can see that the width is 25. It has a fillet of 25 as well. Then the total height is 56, and the total length will be 88, which is the distance between the two centers of the knobs. Then we'll obviously add this radius, or from here we'll just add the radius, which is equivalent to 25 divided by 2. So this is how we'll do it. So back to our AutoCAD, we'll do it from the top. We'll zoom out, make sure our view stand on. Then we'll start off with the circle center diameter. So the first one will be 25, then enter, zoom in a bit, then offset or copy this to the other point, enter from the midpoint to the other side, make sure your auto is on, the distance is 88, then enter. So there we have it. Then the next bit is this winding knob with a diameter of 18. So again, we'll draw it from this particular center with a diameter of 18. So we'll type 18 and enter. Then we'll copy the same from the center to the center of this other circle. Then we'll draw a line at the top. So we'll pick on line command, then shift right click. Then we'll choose on quadrant. From this quadrant to shift right click the other quadrant, then enter. Thereafter, we will draw the same at the bottom. So again, we'll pick on line, shift right click, quadrant to shift right click, quadrant, then enter. Then we'll give this a trim, enter. Then afterwards, we'll join these two lines and these two curves using J or in our keyboard, then enter. So afterwards, we'll give it a press pull of 56. So we'll come to home, hide these two temporarily by clicking on them, then right clicking, then isolate, then hide objects. Then afterwards, we'll come and press pull this a distance of 56 downwards, then enter. Then afterwards, we right click, go to isolate, then end object isolation. Then for these two winding knobs, they have 9 units height. So we'll come to press pull, then go upwards 9 units, enter. Same to this other side, 9 units, then enter. So after doing that, we'll come to this particular shape. So we can see that it has a total length, or I can say height of 28. Then underneath it we have a radius of 25. So it means that this should be 50 to make it the diameter. So 50, 28, then 25. So we'll come back. I'll draw it from the front. So I'll come to UCS World, then front. So we'll draw a rectangle. Let me change the view first. So we'll draw a rectangle with a length of 50, press tab, and height of 28. So height of 28, then press enter. Thereafter we'll draw a circle from this particular center to this particular point. So delete this, so pick on a circle center radius, so this particular point to this particular point. Thereafter I'll trim. So if the trim doesn't work, we'll come to modify, then we'll break at 2 points. So I'll break the circle first, then enter again to break it at the second point, then enter to break this particular rectangle again to that point, enter again to break this one at that point. Then I'll delete these two remnants, then thereafter I'll join all of these by pressing join on my keyboard. So after having this, we'll move it to the center point of this point. But even before I do that, we can come to home, give it a press pull of this distance is 7. So we come to press pull, then give it a distance of 7, press enter. Then thereafter we move it 3D solid from that particular midpoint to the midpoint of your main body. As such, then I can delete this. So again, I'll come to UCS World, then come to the front view. So this is how my camera appears in the front part. So from the front part, we can do this particular barrel and this particular front part. So we can have two circles of diameter 68 and the next one of diameter 38. So 68 and 38. Then again we'll come to the front. Then we will change our view. Then we'll have the first circle, center diameter of 68. So center diameter of 68. Then the other thing you can see is that you can draw it from here, then push it downwards a distance of 28. So we can come to this point, draw a circle, diameter 68, enter. Then draw the other one, center diameter, from this center point, the diameter of 38. So thereafter, can move these two, enter from the center point, downwards a distance of 28. So there we have it. So after doing that, I'll come to my home. So I'll give this to, or what you can do, you can give it a push. You can work from one side so that we can come and join them later. So I'll select the two, then move from the center, move them forward a little bit so that you can work at this area. Then afterwards, these two, the front circle and the back circle, are separated with a distance of 22. So I'll make sure that I push this front circle, so I move it from the center, a distance of 22 in front, enter. I'll copy this small circle from the center point to some arbitrary distance, as such. Thereafter, I'm going to make this particular surface. So to do that, I'll use the loft command from this extrude menu. So I select loft, then I select first point, on the second point, then I'll say enter, then I'll say enter again. Coming back to my diagram, you can see that from the center of this particular barrel to this particular point is 48, but 22 has already been used up. So if we take away 22 from 48, we have 26. So we'll press pull our barrel a distance of 26. So we can extrude our barrel a distance of 26 and press enter. Thereafter, I can join this and this. So I'll come to move, select this, enter, move it from the center to the center point of this other one. Thereafter, you can move this to where this one is. So we'll select move this and this, enter from the center to this point. So let's view it in conceptual mode. So it's slowly coming up. So the other thing we need is the top bit. So for us to do the top bit, we'll first of all come to UCS world, then come to top. Then from the top, we will do this particular rectangle and the top rectangle. So the first rectangle, it has a length of 50 from this point to this point. Then the top, we have this distance, which is from this point to this point is 32 minus this 7, which is 25. So we need to draw 50 length. So this is the way we'll do it. We'll come back to 2D after, then come and draw. The first one is 50, tab 25, then enter. Then we can also draw the other one. The other one, the distance. So we are done with this one. Oh, sorry, the first one was supposed to be 32 because it reaches from this point to this point, so it's supposed to be 32 and 50. So let's go down. So 50, then tab, then 32, enter. So that the second one, which is the top one, becomes 25 because it's now 32 minus this 7. Then from this point to this point, we'll use this particular diagram here at the bottom. So this will be 32 and 18. So we'll have, let me delete this. So we'll have 32, tab 18, enter. Then we'll move it from the center point to the center point of this other one as such. So let's just confirm this is 32. Okay, so the other bit will come back to home, then we'll push this upwards a distance of 15 from this point to the top 15. So we'll come to move, select this, then enter, we'll move it from the center upwards a distance of 15, then press enter. After obtaining this, we'll come back to our loft command and select the first cross section, then the second cross section, then enter, then enter. So I've made a solid from that. Then now we'll move this solid. We'll move this solid from its center point to the center point of this other portion. So that is it in a nutshell. So if we change to realistic, or we can change it to sketchy or hidden, this is what we obtain. Let's use hidden. So as you can see, we have produced this particular drawing in AutoCAD. So that's the way you do it. And I want to thank you for watching this particular tutorial or exercise. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and also be sure to catch up the exercises, the more and more exercises that I'll be posting in the channel. So thank you so much.